The film opens with an aerial shot of the magical land of Oz, vibrant with emerald green landscapes and dazzling golden streets. The camera sweeps through the bustling Emerald City before settling on the prestigious Shiz University, where young students arrive to begin their studies. We are introduced to Galinda Upland, a bubbly, popular young woman with golden curls, arriving in a grand carriage. She is immediately adored by her peers for her charm and beauty. Meanwhile, Elphaba steps off a modest wagon, dressed in dark attire with her striking green skin, instantly making her an outcast. Elphaba's father, the governor of Munchkinland, only sent her to Shiz to care for her younger sister, Nessaros, who uses a wheelchair. Elphaba possesses extraordinary magical abilities, which catch the attention of Madame Morrible, the school's headmistress. She was forced to show her powers because the matron was taking her sister away from her. To Elphaba's horror, she is assigned to room with Galinda. The two instantly despise each other. Galinda sees Elphaba as awkward and embarrassing, while Elphaba sees Galinda as shallow and spoiled. Meanwhile, Dillamond announces that animals are no longer allowed to teach at Shiz University. He is forcefully removed from his classroom. His replacement is the unscrupulous Professor Nikitic, who is mean and evil. He demonstrates a new cage with a frightened lion cub enclosed within. The enclosure is designed to prevent animals from learning to speak. A frustrated Elphaba releases her magic and spins poppy dust over the room, putting everyone except herself and Fiyero to sleep. They escape campus and release the cub into the forest. After sharing a moment, Elphaba laments that Fiyero prefers Galinda over her. In a heartfelt musical, she says, "I'm not that girl." Meanwhile, Madame Morrible takes an interest in Elphaba after that unintentional spell she cast. She tells Elphaba that she has the talent to one day meet the Wizard of Oz. As the semester progresses, Galinda enjoys her popularity while Elphaba remains an outsider. However, when Galinda spitefully gives Elphaba an ugly pointed hat as a joke, Elphaba proudly wears it to a school dance. Unexpectedly, she steals the spotlight when she dances alone with confidence. Galinda, feeling guilty, joins her, and the two bond for the first time. Their friendship deepens as Galinda gives Elphaba a makeover, even though Elphaba still remains green. They eventually become best friends and even develop feelings for the same charming prince, Fiyero Tigalar, who starts to see past Elphaba's appearance and admire her intelligence. Madame Morrible arranges for Elphaba to meet the Wizard of Oz, who welcomes her warmly and offers her a place in his government. However, Elphaba quickly realizes that the wizard is a fraud. He has no real magical power and relies on tricks and deception. When she discovers that he is behind the cruel treatment of talking animals, such as Dr. Dillamond, a goat professor who was mysteriously dismissed, she refuses to cooperate. Madame Morrible reveals herself as the wizard's ally and warns Elphaba that opposing him will make her an enemy of Oz. Realizing she's been betrayed, Elphaba flees. In a moment of defiance, she embraces her magical abilities. She casts a spell that allows her to fly using a broomstick. This iconic moment is set to defying gravity as Elphaba escapes the Emerald City and officially becomes the so-called Wicked Witch of the West. Thanks for watching Base Movie Recaps. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more content like this. Don't forget to comment on what you think I should recap next.